In Windhoek, Namibia, an indigenous language initiative has been launched by the country's Institute of Public Administration and Management in conjunction with the University of Namibia. The project was first suggested by Joel Kapanda, Namibia's Minister of Information and Communication Technology, to the university last year. It will be routed through its Department of Language and Literature Studies to develop more indigenous language courses with the aim of improving translations and distributing information through the different forms of the media. Professor Jairus Kagira, who heads the Department of Languages and Literature Studies at the University of Namibia, said that the initiative is targeted to recognize the different languages of Namibian communities and will help to prevent the extinction of several languages, especially those under threat. He said, "We are of the philosophy that promoting the use of indigenous languages on its own is an indication of accepting people's distinctive heritages and, above all, accepting people as they are. It is therefore important that mother tongues are preserved and promoted in all communities." He also called for a conscious attempt for all to encourage the mother tongue, especially in children, as language is really important for children and shapes their understanding and perception of life around them as they grow. The executive director of the institute, Professor Joseph Dieshko, said the institution is currently in the process of preparing a glossary and will select translators from different local languages to enable them properly translate indigenous languages in real time at any national gathering that the country has in the near future, specifically towards the end of 2015. According to Professor Dieshko, if we want to transform the public service, we need to start with their own needs. Part of this training will go with the induction of members of parliament and cabinet so that they have material to use when consulting or addressing indigenous communities anywhere in the country. This language project by the government is part of their efforts to promote the language policy created in 2003 by Namibia. The policy seeks to have indigenous languages in the country strengthened by linguistic development. And on to agriculture, as we share that every year in Ghana, a national competition and award ceremony is held where some of the best farmers in the country emerge with their produce, ideas and successful innovations and are celebrated. This year, the 30th National Best Farmers Day Award ceremony, which held in Sefi Waswo in the Western region, was actively attended by agricultural stakeholders, well-meaning members of the society and the President of Ghana, President John Mahama. This year saw a 49-year-old man, Asamoah Amankwa, who has been farming for over 17 years, clinch the coveted title of this year's Best Farmer. The diligent farmer, who has employed 22 permanent staff and another 50 casual employees, has successfully managed his farming enterprise on 129 acres of land where he grows maize, vegetables, pepper, yams, plantain and okra. He also rears livestock such as cattle and catfish as well as tilapia. A visibly happy Amankwa gave a speech after he got selected, thanking the organizers and all present for the big honor, while calling on the government to outsource agricultural projects to more private and local farmers since they are very capable as well and even better. He encouraged the media to keep reporting news on farming and agriculture to encourage more farmers as well as young people who are looking to go into such entrepreneurial efforts. We're doing just that, sir. And still talking about the Farmers Awards, Ghana's president noted at the event that by eating food products grown by farmers in the country and not relying on imports of those products, Ghana can reduce its balance of payment by an estimated $1.5 billion annually. President Mahama stated that Ghana presently exports about $13 billion worth of goods and imports about $15 billion worth. He encouraged the people of his country to also eat the foods grown in the country for health reasons, as they are fresh and will not encourage cancer and other ailments which may be triggered by eating mostly imported or canned foods. He added that the government plans to assist farmers in the country with new methods of technology which will aid them in achieving better outputs. Guys, for today's Still on the Matter, we're not going to read it out. Read this for yourself and tell me if it won't have you rolling on the ground with laughter. Alright guys,